High-performance researchers have begun to observe a significant overlap between modern neuroscience, the neurochemistry of flow, and traditional spiritual practices. By layering these metrics, we can identify a repeatable sequence for cognitive optimization. Over the next 5 minutes, we will outline a 4-step protocol. This sequence is designed to help you access those same high-performance states and apply them to a specific goal. To begin, find a dark, quiet room where you can remain undisturbed. Select one specific outcome you intend to achieve, a clear, singular target for your focus. This is a 20-minute daily practice. It builds the physiological framework necessary to move away from reactive habits and begin directing your daily focus toward your chosen outcome. Step 1 is the anchor. Close your eyes and actively cultivate a feeling of gratitude. This mirrors the Islamic concept of husn al-dhan, maintaining an absolute positive expectation that your efforts will be met with a favorable result. Cultivating this state changes your internal metrics. As erratic brainwaves and heartbeats synchronize into a rhythmic, unified wave, the body enters a state known as heart-brain coherence. Maintain this until you feel a physical sense of relief in your chest. During this phase, do not dwell on the technical details of how your goal will manifest. Focus only on the expectation of its completion. Replacing habitual doubt with positive expectation alters your biological baseline. It disrupts existing stress patterns and prepares the nervous system to receive new instructions. Step 2 involves Hosh-Dar Dam, or conscious breathing. This practice is modeled after muraqabah, a state of deep seclusion where the practitioner turns their attention away from all external sensory input. Focus entirely on the rhythm of slow, deliberate inhales. This breathing pattern facilitates a sense of detachment from your immediate physical environment. This shift is neuroelectrical. On this style, you can see the frantic beta waves smoothing out as they drop toward the alpha-theta border. The alpha-theta border is the frequency where the brain is most receptive to neuroplasticity and the onset of a flow state. Mastering this breathwork allows you to bypass the analytical mind. It creates an opening to introduce new patterns directly into the subconscious. With the brain in this receptive state, we apply the intention plat. Visualize a glowing point behind your shoulder blades that projects a bright, illuminated frame of your completed goal directly in front of you. Keep your focus on your target inside that frame. Continue the visualization until you notice a tingling sensation in the body. This method differs greatly from inner intention, where one typically relies on physical struggle and sheer willpower to force a specific result from the environment. Instead, we utilize the power of outer intention. Transurfing theory suggests that by aligning your focus with a specific variant in the space of possibilities, you begin to move toward that version of reality. You are no longer expending energy to fight your current circumstances. You are aligning your mental frequency to step into a pre-existing optimal trajectory. Step 4 is execution. Open your eyes and begin your daily work. You will first encounter the struggle phase, where the brain actively loads the new information required for the task. To move past the struggle, you must enter the release phase. Momentarily letting go of the outcome is a biological requirement to trigger the next stage. Upon release, the brain enters flow. This state triggers a release of neurochemicals like dopamine and endorphins, which researchers have found to significantly increase pattern recognition and creative output. This shift allows individuals to perform at their peak. It is how extreme athletes navigate high-consequence environments, like this surfer successfully managing a 50-foot wave. To sustain this state, apply the coordination of intention. This is the discipline of treating every obstacle as a necessary and helpful step toward your goal. By following the biological cycle of flow and maintaining positive coordination, you eliminate friction and turn effort into consistent momentum. By combining elevated emotion, conscious breathing, and the mechanics of the flow cycle, you have established the protocol for peak performance. Practitioners of this sequence often show measurable shifts towards heart-brain coherence and a reduction in standard stress responses. You must now respect the final stage of the cycle, recovery. This is when the brain resets its neurochemical levels. Aggressively honor this recovery phase tonight. It is essential for the brain to integrate the neural changes and cognitive load from the day's work. Save this sequence and repeat it every morning. Use these tools to act as the architect of your own focus.